Hello, I'm Maple and I'll be doing your tattoo today. Now, I've heard that this is going to be your first tattoo, which is very exciting, but I know that it can be a little bit stressful and sometimes people are a little bit nervous their first time, so I'll be very, very gentle with you and I'll make sure to explain everything as I go along. Okay? Perfect. Well, first things first, I know that you've already approved my sketches, but I just wanted to double check that this will be the portrait that will be tattooing on you today. Yeah, I think it turned out good as well. I think it's gonna suit you really well. Perfect. Well, then I will just trim this paper a little bit just so I can apply the stencil to your skin a little bit easier. So now we just have this stencil, and what I'm going to do is just place it on your skin and then apply a little wet rag just to get it to kind of appear on the skin, like those little sticky tattoos you used to get when you were a kid. Now, we had discussed getting a face tattoo, so how is that for you for the placement? A little bit that way? Yeah, perfect. Is that what you would like? Okay, let me just wipe this with some water. And then, like I said, this will just leave a faint outline on your skin. And then that's what I'll be using as my guide for the tattooing. Yeah, I like to do this very slowly, this part, because if you mess up the trace, it's hard to come back, and it's very different drawing on a piece of paper compared to some human skin, because that's three-dimensional, obviously. Okay, let's just press there. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it looks very good. Are you 100% sure with that placement? This is your final chance to say anything. Okay, perfect. Well, let me prepare my tools then. First, of course, I'll be putting on some brand new gloves. Obviously, safety is a high priority of ours since a lot of people have negative views in their mind of the health and safety of the tattoo store. But your safety is our priority. No need to worry. Okay, so just to be going through my tools, I have my portable tattoo gun, and basically, if you don't know exactly what tattooing is, basically it's just going to be poking you very rapidly with a few needles, and it does sound very scary and it does sting a little bit, but the area you're going to be getting it on will be a fairly less painful area than some other ones. I also have a little dish here where I've already prepared my ink, so I'll just be dipping the tattoo gun into there before I hold it against your face. And the last thing I'll be using is a fresh little pad just to wipe your face with the excess ink, because some of the ink will be on top of the skin, so it's very good to just constantly wipe that away so I can see exactly what I'm working with. Okay, are you ready? Perfect. So again, I'm just going to get some ink on here and take a deep breath. Final chance. You're sure you want it? Perfect. Okay, here we go. Okay, how was that? Yeah, just a little pinching. Yeah, a little pain, but nothing as bad as a lot of people make it out to be. So I'll be doing a lot of short passes like that. Just little bits, just to make sure you're feeling good, and then we can reassess. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's wipe some of this ink. Yeah. Perfect. There's a lot of fine line work in this one, so I just want to make sure that I go about it very slowly. Okay, let's get some more ink. Okay, again. Good. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to be making a slightly longer line now. Good job. You're handling this like a pro. Perfect. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do the eyes next. I'm just going to hold your skin pretty tight just to make sure I don't curve these. Yeah. Perfect. Good. And the nose. Great. I think you're going to be very happy with the outcome. Perfect. And let's do some. Okay. So what inspired you to get this tattoo? Aw, that's so sweet of you. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it had some sentimental value behind it. Yeah. Sometimes tattoos can be silly and fun, but a lot of times people have a lot deeper meanings to them. I think both are good. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple short ones here. Just a little bit of a sting because we're on a part with a bone underneath. Okay. Is that okay? Okay, good. And down here. Okay, perfect. Now, I'm gonna do some in the middle, which this is probably gonna be the trickiest part because there's a lot of curvature in your face here, but it's gonna look great. Don't you worry. Okay. Perfect. And one there. Good. And a few little short ones. Good. Okay, how are we looking? Yeah, it's coming together pretty good. Yeah, I think you're gonna be very happy with this. Need some more ink. One thing that I find is it can take a long time for people to get enough courage to get their first tattoo, but after that it becomes easier and easier for each tattoo. Oh, you're already thinking about your next one? Told you. What are you thinking for your next tattoo? Oh, that's gonna be really cool. Yeah. Well, I hope that you like this one, and then maybe I can do your next tattoo as well. Okay. This part's going to be a bit tricky, so stay as still as you can. I'm going to go very softly, very gently, and very slowly just a couple of times. Okay. Good job. You're very brave. Okay. I think that takes care of the middle. I'm about halfway done now. If you want to just take a couple of seconds just to take some deep breaths and just relax a bit. I'm going to fill up my ink bowl again. Okay. You feeling ready to continue? Good. Perfect. Okay. Let's get in here. Okay. Let's see if I can get a bit closer. Okay, good. Yeah, you've been doing very well for someone who's just getting their first tattoo. Yeah. I'm really proud of you. If you'd like, you can close your eyes too. Just relax while I finish everything for you. Because you don't need to worry about anything right now. If you want to keep your eyes open, you can do that too. Okay, good. Okay, I need some more ink. Let's get back in here with this right hand. Yeah. Just very close there. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna do a few more little short strokes on another area that might sting a bit, so brace yourself. There, all done. Good job. And a little bit more. Good. Perfect. Okay. Got a couple more major lines to do, but not too many. You're doing a good job so far. Okay, this one. Perfect. Good. And just up here. Perfect. And a bit of a longer stroke here. Perfect. Okay. This is coming together really well. Yeah, I think this is one of my best pieces yet. Okay. And one up here. Great. Perfect. And another big one. Good. And I'm just going to swap to the left hand for a couple of these hard to reach places. Good. Okay. Okay. You are looking very good. I'm just going to get a bit of water and wipe this off a bit better just to see if there's any little bits I might have missed or any little kinks in the lines that I can even out. There shouldn't be too much to do, but maybe a couple little things. Because I want you to look your very best. Okay, your nose here. Let's get that done, yeah. Okay. Yeah, there are just a couple bits here, but like I said, nothing major. Just a couple little parts. So, I'm just going to be doing some very, very short strokes here. One here. Perfect. Another one here. Good. And one right here. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Let me get some more water. Okay, you are looking great. I think, oh, there is one teeny tiny little spot. I don't want you walking away out of here with anything less than perfect. Okay. Yeah, you are good. Do you want to take a quick look in the mirror and make sure there's nothing else you want me to add? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think it turned out really good as well. I think you're going to be very happy with it. Well, there's just a couple of things we're going to do for some care, and I'll tell you a little bit about some caring for your tattoo as well. I am going to be applying a special tattoo salve, but it is easier if I just use my bare skin. So, are you okay if I remove my latex gloves for this part? Yeah, perfect. Let's just take these off. Perfect. Okay, so like I said, this is our special tattoo salve. It's mostly shea butter, which is why it's a lot easier without gloves, because you need it to kind of melt with your body heat a little bit, but I'm just going to be applying this on top of your tattoo. And then afterwards, I'll be applying a bandage on top. Now, since this is your first tattoo, one thing you want to make sure is to take good care of it the first few days, especially because it is technically an open wound, and if it heals nicely, it'll look perfect, but if it heals wrong or gets infected, then there's a chance that the lines might become blurred or muddied or uneven, and that's not just gonna look nice, I think. So this salve will be available for you to buy at the front desk after this session, and you won't need to apply it the first day because you'll have the bandage on top. But after one day with the bandage, you will be applying the salve again, and we'll give you a fresh bandage to put on top. Now we recommend that you don't shower for at least the first day, and then for the next few showers, don't use any kind of creams or any soaps, especially anything that's not gentle. You just want only water just to rinse it off. And then as it starts healing, then you can use more normal cleansers. Now the first few days will be a little bit painful, and then the week after that, the tattoo might start getting flaky and itchy. So try your best not to scratch it. It's okay if you do a little tiny bit. We're all human, but try to use the pads of your fingers instead of the nails. A lot of people get scared with their first tattoo because when it flakes off, it's obviously inked. So a lot of people think that they're losing their tattoo or it's gonna get watered down or blurry, but it's completely normal that it'll flake off. Yeah. Yeah, of course. And then if you're at all worried at any point, maybe you think you are getting an infection, maybe you think it's healing wrong, feel free to send me an email with some pictures and I'll let you know if there's anything to be worried about or if you should be seeking medical attention. But if you take care of your tattoo, there should be no problems. Okay. Oh, another thing, it is hard for face tattoos, but try to keep your tattoo out of direct sunlight as much as possible, at least for the first few months, because the sun actually breaks down tattoos a little bit and they're quite sensitive at the beginning. Okay, think I got everything. I think you are looking good to go. If you just want to stop in at the front desk, they'll take your picture for our Instagram page. You can buy a little jar of that tattoo salve, and they'll also be applying a bandage on top. Well, don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions, but thank you so much for trusting me with your first tattoo. I hope you really love it, and I look forward to seeing you next time.